Oh, I guess I also need to make it so people can hear you. Okay. People should be able to hear you guys now.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
What?
Okay, and now...
Okay. Perfect.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, it stayed on the same screen.
Alright, we are ready. On my
Roger
end,
that.
at
Let's
least.
do this.
What if I said no? I'm kidding. I'm ready.
Then you would have been yeeted off the cliff.
Oh, shiznit. Come on.
You've been booted
let's
off the
go.
island.
I didn't know we were playing by Survivor rules.
Exactly. Dun, dun, dun.
Why me? Oh, okay. I was like, did she say that?
No, he just said that. I was like,
Yeah.
I've got to find someone.
He
Someone
used,
like him.
he used a weird end of that.
I'll make it look like he did it.
Like, usually, I would think if you're gonna hit somebody with something heavy like that, you'd hit them with the heavy end of it, not like the statue part.
You would think so too, you know?
Makes too much sense.
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court Defense Lobby number 2.
Let Henry be Phoenix, right?
Oh, okay.
Voluntold.
Boy, am I nervous.
Hatter?
Right!
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defense before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's over.
Oh.
My life, everything is all over.
Oh god, that was high pitched.
Yeah.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him.
It's despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
Sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Hey, hey there, Larry. Who's Nick?
Dude, I'm so guilty. Don't tell him that I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry? It's game 1. Nick
Oh.
is Phoenix.
It's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't.
Oh dear lord.
Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
Wait. So Nick is Phoenix. Why is he called Phoenix Wright then?
Because they were, spoiler alert, okay, so they knew each other for so many, many, many years. They're friends.
Okay. Is
Does
Phoenix
that mean
like
Phoenix is
what he's
his last
choosing to
name?
go by now, or like his real name is Nick Wright or something? But he's like, call me Phoenix.
Yeah, I think that's his nickname for Phoenix.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know why.
This is the first game in the series, or
Yes, this is the first game of the series. Yes.
okay. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
I cannot do that
Reporting down.
different, Judge.
Oh,
Go ahead,
God.
Sleepless.
Okay.
Is it-
Court is now in
What?
session for the trial of.
Alright, I'll do it. Court is now in session.
What?
The trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Hatter, can you not hear Sleepless?
I-
No, cannot.
I can hear me.
Okay.
I can hear Sleepless loud and clear.
I was gonna say, I think Sleepless started reading it, and then...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make
Can-
sure you could
Can you
actually
still
hear
not
her.
hear me though?
Hold on. Give me a moment, guys. Hold on.
Un momento, everybody.
I was gonna say, with the advent of repo, I feel like that's become a big thing now, is checking to make sure you've turned everyone back up from when you were playing.
Well, I can hardly hear her.
Can you-
That's why.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Oh, there she is. Now I can hear her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was my fault. I had you very low.
Okay.
The audacity.
It's okay. I understand. She just doesn't love me anymore.
Bro.
Yeah, these things come and go, you know?
Yes. Okay, who wants to be the prosecutor?
Well, if you're gonna do the judge, Sleepless could be Pain.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's actually a pain.
Okay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have tests to ascertain your readings.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think I said that word correctly.
Readiness. Close it up. Readiness.
Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of the few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Your mama. No, I'm kidding.
Joe Mama. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Yes, the
Correct.
great land of Japanifornia. It's like in a Big Hero 6, they have San Francisco.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name is.
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up for this? Do you even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily.
This guy is shooting bullets right now.
Literally.
He's literally sweating nervousness out of his freaking face right now.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do not do it for me, please, I'm begging you. I don't even know the
Cindy Stone, I'm guessing?
It is Sydney still, but look at the record.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna say, I don't think we learned that yet, but I know that the other two options are incorrect, so...
Cinderblock? Sounds like Cinderella, but a Timu version of it? Cinderblock?
Cinderblock sounds like a rapper.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yo, I'm Cinderblock. What is up?
Cinderblock in the house. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Give him a round of applause. Yay! Correct. Now, tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was hit by a blunt object.
What a humiliating thing to go through on your first case. Like, they're like, so do you know literally anything about this case? You'd be like,
Absolutely not.
do you test everybody like this, or is it just me? Because, like, they're like, oh, wow, you're hopping in on a murder case. It's like, yeah, if you're an attorney who's a defense attorney who specializes in murders, that's gonna be your first case.
Yeah.
Yepper.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You answer all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Oh, poor dude. Well then.
I feel relaxed on the outside, but on the inside, not so much.
First question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker.
What is he thinking? Is the question.
I don't think I want to know.
Probably wondering where all of his pants went.
Yeah, all is
More
closed.
like his clothes. And why is he sitting on a frickin' rock?
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. Then the court accepts this into evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Oh my god.
The whole thing is a critique of the BS of the Japanese legal system. I've heard that before, but I thought the creator of the game was like, no, it's not a critique. I just, thought this would be more fun as a game.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call their first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Butts.
Chief? Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that may help you, might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
I already know. I already have a strong feeling this is not gonna go well.
Oh, trust me, it won't.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We're great. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
Yep, they did. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Wasn't to you anyway.
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Dun, dun, dun. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
To be fair, is that supposed to be a Japanese passport instead of a US passport?
It does say United States of America on it.
Yeah. I think this is supposed to be America, kind of.
Kind of, in a way.
I actually knew a girl in high school whose name was Anna Butts, and everybody was like, why would her parents do this to her?
I feel so sorry for her.
I do
Big
too.
time.
It's not even her parents' fault either.
No, it isn't.
I mean, they named her.
Yeah. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Oh my.
I didn't think the game was, willing to go into that territory.
It did went to that territory.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
I always thought Phoenix Wright was like a kid's game kind of thing.
Dude.
No, absolutely not. Does Heather even play kids games? Absolutely not.
I just, I feel like everybody I know who used to play Phoenix Wright was like, oh yeah, I played it in middle school on my DS, and I'm like, just learning about sugar daddies as like a 12-year-old, it's wild.
And also the puns on everybody's names.
Yeah. What's up, Roxas?
Literally.
Welcome in.
The only reason why I knew this game is the YouTube video of the boot to the head clip.
Oh.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
Slap him across the face and tell him no. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, let me see.
Wait and see what happens. Stop him from answering. What do you guys think?
I mean, I feel like stopping him is what we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh, wink.
Nice. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
It isn't relevant.
Shut up.
That's cheating, you dog. Hey, at least they didn't say the B word.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. What?
Let us continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quiet.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Last question.
I like that Payne took damage like it was a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. Like you were like, that question is irrelevant. And he was like, ugh.
Well, technically, this is a Capcom game, so...
My
Of
life
course.
points.
Yes, the life point.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
That's not answering the question, my dude.
Nope, it's not.
Hmm.
No, it is not.
I feel like he shouldn't be allowed to speak for himself.
Right?
I know.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly. Stop him from answering.
Stop him
He's
from
not gonna
answering. This
answer.
is-
Well, if we stop him, isn't that obstruction? Because in a trial, you're
Yeah.
supposed to tell the truth about what's happened. He was there, wasn't he?
True. Yeah.
Give me a moment, guys.
Saying good day, and for everyone to have a fun stream. Thanks for saying good day, Shantae. Have a good lurk. And if you're working today, hopefully work goes smoothly.
Apologies for that. Max is broken up a storm because my neighbor decides to come home.
Bad,
No
Nick,
worries.
Bad.
All right. So what have we decided?
I feel like we should have him answer
Let him
honestly, because if
answer.
we
Yeah, let him
Yeah.
answer
if we
it
stop him,
honestly.
then we'll get in trouble, right? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill.
Oh my gosh.
You do not tell a judge to chill.
And
Well-
you don't call him dude.
I was gonna say
He
you're
wasn't
supposed
home,
to
man.
say Your Honor,
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
you know.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, or Mr. Judge. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
That was so funny.
Objection!
Why did-
Who even
Your Honor,
the
the defendant is lying.
was that Mia, I guess?
It was him.
That was supposed to be him?
Yeah, that
I
was him.
think.
Yeah,
It was him.
Yes, that was his objection saying, objection! Yep, that's him. That's Payne.
Lot?
That's wild.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Blitz is lying. But
Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness?
the man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
Payne has a very high-pitched voice. It certainly seems like he has a high-pitched voice. That was wild.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Sleepless.
Oh, I thought that was. Why would you take it out of him? Sorry. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Dun dun dun.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Witt.
Sawit?
Saw it. It's
Sa-
saw it.
Oh.
Saw
I
it.
see.
Saw it. Oh. Got it. I get it.
It's all the
To the
puns.
stand.
Okay, that ain't starting will murder anyone.
I know. And that suit. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
I don't like that his head sits still the way like a bird's does.
I know.
Exactly, he's not like this. I'm like, oh, that's creepy. What is this called? What is this called?
Mr.
Muscle
Short.
memory or something?
You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder.
Witness
Witness
testimony.
testimony.
Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I caught in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I feel like if somebody left the door half open as they left an apartment, I wouldn't be like, oh, I better look inside. I'd be like, oh,
Right?
they're probably coming back in like a second. They had to get something from their car, or, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
first.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Gently, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't supposed to work during blackouts?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Shaw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your
Perusal.
perusal.
Alright.
Little perusal.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Welcome in, Love Bubbles. You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Law school!
This guy's going to
He
jail.
is a newbie. This is his first trial.
Yeah, but to be a lawyer, you have to go to school for like 6 years first. Like, and you have to
Take a
pass the
bar
bar.
exam.
Yeah.
Dude
And my
sucks.
guess is probably they did like classes where they have to do basically this. So you're prepared.
He went to Full Sail University.
Full Sail University. Here I come.
Alright, right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Oh my god.
Why, you're supposed to expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Everyone lies.
Oh my.
Your client is innocent, right? Then that means the witness must lie in his testimony. Of course, your client really guilty.
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the witness at hand. There's a bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Like, get the paper and shove it in their face, like, see?
Not intentionally though, but yeah.
I would. I would totally do it. But that's just Hatter.
Alright.
I was going door to door selling suspicious when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I was going door to door selling suspicious when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment.
Okay, let's see.
What? Oh, we're supposed to use the evidence to...
Yes.
for each specific statement.
Wait, he said he found the body at 1 p.m., correct?
I don't recall.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
The
Yeah,
time
it
of
said
death.
1 p.m.
Yeah. But the time of death was 4 p.m.
Okay, but does that...
But that's not right now.
Yeah, that doesn't prove that he wasn't selling subscriptions, right?
Right.
But look at the blackout report. Look what it says in the description.
Ah! There we go. Electricity and Mr. Stone's...
That also doesn't prove he
No.
wasn't selling subscriptions. What about the passport? Because he was out of the country, right? The victim apparently arrived from Paris on
Before.
one day before the murder. That
Yeah.
also doesn't necessarily prove that he wasn't, but... Alright, what if we go for the other
going-
statement first?
Keep going more, yeah, because
What was it, Lexi?
keep on going more.
So like exit out of this and
Yeah,
then
exit out of that. Exit out of that, and then just keep going more with the statements.
thought
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Or thinking it's strange, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, dead. I called in frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Okay, so that is
Yeah.
Contradiction right there.
yeah.
Yes.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes. It was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? See his smug-ass face. Jesus Christ.
You know, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
You're supposed to know exactly what time you find something if you're in court, right?
Mm-hmm.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Switz, blah, blah, blah. Why are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way you put it to him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always begged more lies. See through one and then the whole story falls apart.
A bird. Wait! I remember now!
Do you? Would you care to
you
give
saw
your
it.
testimony again?
What's up, Keyrom? Welcome in. This is not my trial. Mine's later in the week.
Wait, you're going to trial?
What?
You know, just... It happens.
Got a
Sometimes,
defamation case on him.
sometimes, you know, the government wants you to pay your taxes and you just don't want to do it, and, you know, here we are.
I think that's every American citizen.
Henry, you know what's the best game you should play? It's turn a void and debates tax evasion. Like literally, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
I did play that game. It's pretty fun.
Yes. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
Bro, there's nobody who can... How could you possibly think you'd get away with that?
Right?
Yeah,
I feel like the TV said
Exactly.
it was 1.
But wait. Terribly sorry.
What's up, Tio? Welcome in.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time, saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right? You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Do you?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. More. There was a voice saying the
Blackout.
time. It was a blackout. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Object to that.
Yeah,
Go back.
go back.
Object to that one. And show the blackout record.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. When did this game come out?
Oh god, I don't remember.
2000 and... Let me look it up. Give me a second.
I mean, if it was in the 2000s, it was a DS game, right?
I believe so. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Swift?
They had like portable DVD players and stuff like that. It's still possible. It is stupid. though.
Henry, where's
I-
you all?
I mean,
No,
I'm just saying.
I find it quite... No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Oh, wait!
God, he's changing his testimony again.
Yes,
Mr.
he is.
Schwartz. The court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Credibility.
Haha, I got that word right! In your face!
Got him.
That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor.
Me? Distraught? I'm just rocking back and forth. Why is that? Why is that
And I'm
odd?
sweating, not moving my head.
Moving his head still, yeah. It must have been the shock of finding the body. So, Ace Attorney came out in 2001. And
Oh,
yes,
God.
it's for the DS.
I mean,
Tell me you feel old by telling me you feel old.
I'm old already.
I mean, it's a stupid thing that he said in the first place, but technically there were devices that could play something that he'd be able to overhear.
True.
Granted, at
Very
this
well,
point,
Mr.
you'd think the
Schwartz.
judge would be like, yeah, no, you're a fucking liar.
Right?
By the way, Betsy,
Let's-
it saw it. It saw it.
Saw it. Thank you. Let's
Well,
hear your testimony one more time, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
But we know the weapon was a statue.
Yeah.
I saw a clock. I guess I would explain it. Your Honor, are you just acting dumb, or are you just
Your,
not paying attention?
Your Honor-
I don't think he's paying attention.
Well, technically, he's the judge, so he can, you know, he's just sitting there with a freaking gavel in his hand.
Your Honor, no disrespect, but are you fucking stupid by any chance?
Your Honor, no disrespect, but I think you need glasses and a hearing aid.
Your Honor, I guess it's time for you to retire.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Your Honor, no disrespect, but all disrespect.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Object to that. Oh,
Well,
correct.
well,
There we go.
No.
Right there.
no, because there might have been a clock in the apartment. It just wasn't the murder weapon, right?
Yeah, so when it gets to the statue and him saying it's a clock,
Yeah.
you should present it there.
He didn't say. He didn't say it wasn't a table clock, because it was the actual statue.
He says it
Right.
later.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit
This
the victim.
one. Yeah, that's what you
There,
object
yeah.
to. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw-It.
Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
as the witness
You really
stated,
think,
this
actually,
statue
please.
is indeed a clock.
What?
In that case, a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
I beg your finest pardon?
As it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
If this is real, then this is horseshit.
Off with your heads, Mr. Payne. Off with your head.
Technically, he is a pain.
I see.
Mhm.
So, the murder weapon was a table clock, after all.
No.
Well, Mr. Wright,
No, what?
it appears that the witness testimony is correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
No.
Yeah. I
Wait,
would.
what? He's just
Yeah.
like, it's a clock? Did they check it? Or is he just saying it's a
He-
clock?
Yeah.
What the f-
What do you guys say?
I would have a problem
I'll
with
say
it.
yes. I will have problems with this.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, I guess?
Yes, he went into the apartment.
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove it went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. What?
Wada 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 wada.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you for the 10 biddies.
Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless. Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw.
Oh, what?
Shut up, I hate you!
Okay. One doesn't know how to use the word composure.
It was him, I tell you, I saw him.
I kept thinking
He
that, like...
killed her, he should burn, give him death.
I kept thinking
Okay.
that it was gonna be like, you know... Oh, clearly it's not a clock, they're gonna inspect it. It's insane that not only was it a clock, it's a clock that says the time when you know, tilt the head or whatever, and that time must have been 1 o'clock, which was a lie originally, but now isn't. Like, this is all over the place. The fact that it's like, yes, all of that is true, but that means he went into the apartment. I'm like, why is all of that true? These are the worst lawyers I've ever heard.
Order! Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
Objection! No.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
It's alright.
Your Honor.
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... I mean...
Examine the clock's
Try sounding
battery?
the clock.
No.
Try sounding the clock.
Sounding the clock, yeah.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock?
No, I'm kidding.
I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep.
I think it is 8:25.
That is certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Especially because it says I think. Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we have heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
My conclusions are this is some weird nonsense, and you're all terrible lawyers. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Never. You forgot one thing.
Oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Brother, give up.
If you can prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack credible evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you interdict the witness, unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination with of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens.
You are the one who put yourself in this situation, good sir, not I.
Look, he doesn't have a freaking hair on the top of his head. That's why he wears a toupee and just throw it away. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry.
What?
I failed you. What are they talking about? Oh my god, man. This is ridiculous. There's nothing I can do about it now.
I'm about to smack the living heck out of Phoenix.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
What's up, Gio? I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Mia! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. It's not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Yes, you can.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts, assuming the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure the reason and you'll have the proof. Right? You can think of the reason to see why the clock was... I think I know the answer to this question.
Yes.
Because he bashed somebody with it? Because of the
No.
blackout? Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have the evidence somewhere that prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have the clock that was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found the evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's because she was out of town.
Yep.
I guess. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Wait, she brought the clock to Paris?
From
Yep, she did.
yeah, she must have bought it from there.
The
Probably.
people in this game are crazy.
Yeah.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Phoenix, that sucks. That was terrible.
Oh, what the heck?
Fainted. Oh, I say.
Is that how we win our cases? We make them have heart attacks?
Apparently.
I guess.
Well, this case was certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is the only formality, but this court finds defendant Mr. Larry Butts not guilty. Yay!
Huzzah!
And with that, this case is now adjourned. Well, that was fast.
It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court Defense Lobby number 2.
Whew, I still can't believe we won.
Good job!
And that was the tutorial.
Right, good job in there.
That was
Congratulations.
nonsense. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought on your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Oh god, wait to bring him up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My life is over!
Oh dear god.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Oh god.
This guy's just
So
trying to
even
kill himself.
Yeah, he just wants
Yep.
to go to the afterlife as quickly as possible.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
Oh. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Far
Jesus,
out,
poor
man.
There's more fishes in the sea, for God's sakes.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
A gold digger?
Congratulations, Harry.
Yeah, like that Phoenix was about to be like, Larry, she was a whore.
Harry? Yep.
Yes, you. I practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Get it, Harry Butt?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey,
I got the
I
pun.
really owe you. I really owe you one.
That's also not his name.
I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Like, I don't know why he's not like, yeah, that's not my name, but okay.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Too bad, so sad.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
What?
Why are you giving me the weapon?
Yeah, that's evidence. That's not... You're not allowed to take that.
Present?
You'll find
For
out
me?
more.
Wait, wasn't this an evidence that?
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. So there's two.
Wait, you made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep this as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick.
His mouth is
I-
so wide.
I guess he's
I
over
know.
it?
And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry?
Larry.
You so sure?
Squeeze me?
No squeezing. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't get to sympathize with me, okay?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
I'm thinking it's this, right?
I mean,
Yes, it's the thinker.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. We don't have it, but alright. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Hey, welcome in, Katie.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock. That's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
I am going to bang my head across this damn table because of this dude.
The thing is, if he had never made her that clock, she might still be alive. 'Cause that's, you know, that's the murder weapon. Maybe if the guy didn't have something so heavy on hand, he would have turned around and run.
Yeah.
Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Why are you sweating bullets?
Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
God.
Ah,
Right.
Larry. Larry, me boy,
hope
you're
he
dumb as a
sees-
rock.
I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We will never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, and grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, ever. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? Well, I drink to toast to the innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, Were you saying part why you became a lawyer was because of him?
I thought she was like the smart one who's like a good lawyer, but she didn't even know the name of the client. Yeah, part at least.
I can't say anything because I'm terrible with people's names. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Well, we're getting dinner, like, right now. How about I just tell you then? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Dun dun dun.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Gee, I wonder who's gonna get murdered next.
Jeez, I wonder who.
I am not gonna tell.
A brand new episode has been added.
I don't know why, but the art for this gives me like WarioWare vibes.
It does, doesn't it?
What?
Wah.
Save the game. Save the game. Always save the game. Okay.
That would be sick if they had like extra cases in some of the newer ones that were like, you know, Mario characters.
Replay is gonna be Maya. That's the sister.
Okay. Hello, this
Right
is
now.
Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
May, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry. I've been so busy. Where you been?
Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
Good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made it to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it, and you always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead.
Papers? Is that evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I will be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good.
That's what writers do when they want you to know that the characters are siblings, but they don't want to like slowly reveal that. Oh, totally,
random
sis.
Okay, random question, time for Hatter and the mods. Best Disney villain song. Ooh. What is everyone's favorite Disney villain song? I gotta say mine would probably be My Friends on the Other Side from The Princess of Frogs because it's Keith Davis.
I like Be Prepared. Though I
Ooh,
will
that one's a
say,
good one.
in general, Princess and the Frog probably has my favorite soundtrack because I love Dixieland jazz.
Yeah.
Henry stole my answer. God dang it. It has to be this one and also that one, and also has to be Poor Unfortunate Souls from The Little Mermaid.
You took mine.
Sorry.
But that's just because I'm a Little Mermaid fan.
Sleepless.
Yeah.
Your turn to read.
I already read. No, I didn't. Oh, like burgers? I can really go for a good burger.
Okay. Well, hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Mia. Conversation request.
Recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Why is she recording her
Oh,
own
September
conversation?
5th. That's Mr. Hatter's birthday.
Yo, happy birthday.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Bay and Company Law Office. Henry,
Who is this? What is...
that's the baddie.
Can you give me the name so I can look him up, so I can think of a voice that'll fit?
That is Mr. Red White from Blue Corps.
What?
Blue core?
Yeah, that's his name, Mr. Red White.
Red White. Oh, okay.
From Blue Corps.
Yeah, alright. I know what to do for that.
Okay.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know that?
You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry.
No, he isn't.
But I am
Why does it have to be
afraid.
sound so sensual then? Why
And
is my brain acting like this?
that's just how this guy is. I don't know. That's the
Oh.
vibe I got.
Oh my god.
But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Oh.
He used the same weapon. That's just lazy.
At least you used it correctly, though.
That's him! Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Bay and Company Law Offices.
Like, I feel like if I were a lawyer and I came in and the next case was using the same weapon as the previous case, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this a prank?
No, Larry
What's
did.
happening?
He did two. He did two thinkers. I do not know why. Oh wait, he did. One for her and one for me.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell?
Body
No.
odor.
Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office.
Examine or move?
Yeah.
Go to move.
Moving.
Yes, in
The
office.
That smell. Blood.
Wait, blood smells? Never knew this.
If you have enough of it,
Yeah, it does.
smells
It's
like
the smell of
iron.
iron. Yep, it's an iron smell.
Is this the other
That is
guy?
that is Maya.
Sleepless.
Stop.
Stop now.
Just sob. Wow.
That's all I'm giving you.
Wow. She's like, fuck you. I'm not giving you any emotions.
I was like, I'm not gonna give you tears. I'm just gonna say words.
Sis,
Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Snake?
Yep. Exactly.
Who are you?
Nightmare. Uh-oh.
And she fades.
The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa.
Who needs tears when you have lighter?
I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Well, did you consider, like, CPR or, like, any kind of first aid?
or like calling the police, like
An ambulance?
No.
an ambulance.
Until finally,
Nope.
she was cold.
Well, why did you wait till she was cold?
Chief.
Examine. Let's see
Yes.
what happens.
Time to examine time.
No clues here. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand.
All right. Should we examine the body?
Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object.
Do not touch the body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're a lawyer, you're not a cop. Why are you the one
Why-
doing this?
Right? You're not supposed to be doing this. How dare you?
She probably died instantly. I don't know how you could possibly tell that, but... The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon.
Curse this damn clock.
There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. I don't know why he's repeating himself. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? That seems specific. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now.
You should not be doing that in the first place, my bro.
Why did you write her name?
I'd better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here.
You could have called the freaking police not too long ago. You should have freaking called the police when you found the body.
I was gonna say, should have
Yeah.
called 911 immediately. And also,
Yeah.
that throws out his instant death thing, because if she instantly died, she couldn't have written that note. In her own blood, no less.
Yeah.
That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Mia. Mia Faye.
Maya
Wait, Mia's
Faye?
back from the dead?
Maya?
Maya.
So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Yeah, this is where evidence comes from, Phoenix. This is the only other place it's useful. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. What? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why did this write my name?
Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Thought he already did.
Maybe
Did
I
I
should
do-
have talked to her first.
Move for talk?
Talk with her.
Talk? Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
I will say this is a great way to implicate your sister on accident.
Yeah.
To write her name in blood. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And sis.
So she was already dead. So you're the chief's...
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
And you were here visiting this late at night?
Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes, it was the clock. It was the thinker.
It is weird to ask some random unaffiliated person to hold evidence. Like, why wouldn't you bring it to the cops?
Yeah, there you go.
Right. I'd better call the police. Now that there's no chance of her being revived.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart.
Police! Quick.
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me! She's holding a phone in her hand!
Ah, shit.
You're about to give a man's voice, but no, it was a girl.
It wasn't my fault. I blame Henry for everything.
I don't see how.
I don't know either, so no comment.
The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Dear God, it's always a girl. Freeze! Police! Oh, shit. Oh, jeez!
Yep. Go ahead, Hatter. Go use your lovely voice changer.
All right, I gotta get it up. So done. Oh, there we go. All right, and to take the gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received some reporters from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
It must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
Wow. Excuse me.
Eek.
The word
Bessie,
Maya.
say whoa one more time.
Wow. But hey, that's for Maya. It's your meaning even to you.
That's my name.
What? The venture this year note in their umbrella, see? Where's for time Brad she broke down the killer's name.
Killer.
His clouds are dying down to the prison, ma'am.
What?
That was lovely, Bessie Hatter. That was lovely.
I don't know if she's being sarcastic or not.
Mia's
I'm
younger
literally holding my
sister.
laugh because of brother.
Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, knees weak, arms spaghetti, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
Kidnapping the rest. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer.
That's not how that works.
Good morning.
You can't keep someone in jail for more than I think it's 24 hours most places. If you have no evidence.
Yeah, you're usually.
Well, they had.
Well,
They had some form of evidence.
not really.
But arresting someone because you see a name on the piece of paper, you're like, yeah, you're the killer, go to jail.
If they had fingerprints or something, then that would have been one thing. But being like, you did it, you're going to jail now. I don't know.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Yeah, no shit! She just lost her sister and she's in jail. Of course, Phoenix.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Should it be up to her?
I would think so. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've always heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior's partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How did that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time, and it's been a while.
So he crushed it and he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get into trouble now.
What's up, Bob boys?
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait to give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's encouraging!
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
You already added salt to the wound, so it kind of doesn't do anything.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia,
I know.
there's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
She looks so cheerful in jail. What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is all
Acolytes?
acolytes where it's my uniform, you could say.
Ah, she's in a cult. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, she's probably a trained maiden.
Oh,
Those famous
that-
California
it's
shrine
nothing strange,
maidens.
really.
So she's either a trained maiden or she's in a cult. Is either one of those.
I'm a spirit medium in training.
Never
Cult
mind.
it is. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Yes. Yes, it does. Oh, shit. My bad.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to the piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, the clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her in her own voice?
No. Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete. I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. I mean, I can write my own note, and I'm not the one in jail, but sure. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training?
That's right. The Faye family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
When did this become Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Water. Fire. Earth.
Wait a second.
Air.
You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too.
Oh, shit.
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait!
Sleepless.
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then?
Does anyone have a spirit board?
A Ouija board, you mean?
Same thing.
We can just ask her who killed her. Yeah, and then that'll work for the trial, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be perfect.
The ghost of the victim says... Luigi board.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Then she's a phony.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, can I ask you a favor?
No, absolutely not.
This is the address to a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go to him to represent me?
Absolutely fucking not. I'm your lawyer now.
I refuse!
It might be really good training, though. To
What do you
work
guys
off of
think?
this famous lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, I assume we're supposed to accept, because that's the nice
Yeah.
thing, and, you know. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
You do? You have... Phoenix.
Say, what about your parents?
Bessie, I'm muted because I have mom duties at the moment. Absolutely not! You are forbidden to be a mother right now, Lexi!
Excuse me, what?
You are forbidden to be a mother! Okay.
I don't think that's how that works.
I see.
Oh,
No.
busted.
It's alright, that's just the fusion dance version. Would be like,
Yeah.
Faya or
yeah.
Minix. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
She never the greatest.
I'm forbidden from being a cashier right now. Legally, I cannot cashier at the moment. When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Honestly,
Alright.
we should Whoa, 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 whoa. Had the
Whoa.
day of the crime we didn't talk about.
Oh,
Cause honestly,
You have a
I feel
point.
like we're gonna go to the place and he'll be like, there's no time, sorry. And probably best if we get all the info we can.
true.
Could you...
You're so smart!
That's how I passed the bar. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm totally over my sister being dead. Yeah, I'm totally over it, bro.
All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. The morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. And I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Well,
Okay.
that didn't tell us anything, really. We knew all that.
No, it doesn't. Alright, let's count down. September 6th, Grossberg Law Office.
That's a sick painting.
It's a pretty cool painting.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later.
What should we do? Should we examine the room or just head back?
While we're here, I guess we might as well
And
examine.
we might as well examine. Yeah.
Alright.
See if he's a big game hunter or something. That painting's been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose.
Ooh.
That's a
I know
weird,
what that's.
it's a weird complaint.
I mean, I know what oil paint smells like, and it does have a really bad odor to it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think it would, once it's dry, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter.
I love this.
Expensive, expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books.
Weird.
Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
How dare
Well, like
you?
they've been collecting dust.
Yes, how dare you?
A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Okay. I think we... Oh, over here? Should we look over here?
I think.
Sure.
Yeah, go check right there.
Okay.
A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold.
Ooh.
Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Also, you can move the room too. You can actually move within the room too if it lets you.
I don't think so.
Alright, time to go back.
Okay.
No, I think I saw.
What happened? Yeah.
I think I saw it go yellow at that yellow statue thingy.
Posted
What
my
should I
recent
just-
pull in ZZZ, got both Hugo and 2 Antons. Nice. Good job on the Hugo.
I do not want to hear Anton's name ever again.
Why? Why don't you like him about my boy?
I was pulling for Hugo, and every time I try to get Hugo, I got Anton 7 times. I hate him.
I like Anton as a
Like that.
character, but I don't like his gameplay.
No, I thought it was.
Why? Because
You're
he's
good.
just drilling people? Yeah.
Just because, like, once you get into the harder stuff, like the endgame kind of stuff, you don't have the time to sit there drilling, like, repeatedly. You take a hit and you die. So, like, he just doesn't end up getting any of his damage.
All here, anytime I use Anton, is the song "You Gotta Dig a Little Deeper" from Princess and the Frog. I'm sorry. I can't help it every time I use them.
He'd probably vibe with
Somebody
it.
says, I'm telling Sayu. No, you're not telling Sayu. No.
You can tell.
never.
You can tell. You can tell Alejandro Sab.
I'm gonna
And I don't
tell-
care.
I'll tell him myself.
Oh,
You can tell.
shit.
My,
Uh-oh.
you know, my
Somebody dug their grave.
My character is pretty polarizing as well. There's a lot of people who don't like Ben because he's really slow, so I don't hold it against people when they don't care for a character I play.
I like using Ben.
Well, so
I
do
don't use
but-
Ben because I'm terrible at defense or tanking.
That's just me.
Yeah, I mean it's
I like Ben. I
his
play
his
Ben a
gameplay
lot.
is it's you love it or you hate it, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey,
I like his climb mechanism. It's cute. And
Mhm.
also very fiercely fierce.
what is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. But we did. We tried that.
Should we go back again?
I mean,
Yeah, I think he should be back.
Okay. Oh, no, he's not back.
No, he's not back.
what is the reason that we would go to the Fae offices?
That's
I mean, we should do that, I guess, because that's all that's left, but...
September 6th, Faye & Co. Law Office.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
That's
Hey,
Dick
you
Comes
there.
True.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. I used it all know all years from. Wait. You're that Buzz guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Buzz guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were...
Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service. I lied. That's the Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick,
get
Get over here! Oh my god, we said both at the exact same time, same brain cells.
Jinx, one of you owes the other one a soda.
I will have a soda in your honor later.
Yes, sir. But be right there. You're her lawyer right now. If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I mean, just be like, actually, this is where I work, so...
Yeah. Talk Yeah, there you go. Talk to him.
About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy?
Mm. You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, Hal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get a special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all.
No special treatment. Alright, fine, here's some, but no more. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one try you ain't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The same prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, my boy!
I'm sure you know what that means. You be a lawyer, being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, Al. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
I mean, seems like we
Yes,
do,
you
kind
do.
of.
Yes.
I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Aw, don't talk to him that way. You made him very sound human. So I'm afraid this pretty much deceased the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Wait, what? He started lawyer school when he was like 14? Of course, there are rumors of... Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Okay. Wait, someone said about Marvel?
Is this a voice? Is this voice a Southern Punisher from Marvel?
Is it? I don't know.
It sounds a
I don't
little
know. You
bit.
tell me.
Okay, what should we do, Lexi? You're the boss.
Well, since you already got the whatchamacallit, the autopsy report, I guess
we move?
should go back. Yeah, go back to the Grossberg Law offices.
Okay. You got it, boss.
Never mind, go back. Because
Back.
he's still
Back
not
to-
there.
The law office or defense center?
Law office.
Okay.
You gotta do something here. You gotta present the.
Yeah, what can we
Present.
do? Maybe the glass?
No.
No.
The thinker?
Yeah, I guess so. Just present him that.
I was wondering, do you know anything about this?
That's that, Jim. That's the murder weapon.
Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue, too? I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right?
No. Oh, that. It's the inside the glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand.
There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it.
Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself?
Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if her handwriting or not.
So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I guess that
Present the memo. Present the Maya's memo. There you go.
I guess that lends some credence to the instant kill thing she talked about before. If it was a frame.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that I have it.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh. He's on to me.
Tell him not so straight.
Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
And so sorry. This, it says Seal Samurai Warrior, Neo Old Tokyo. The Seal Samurai, that's an action hero on TV?
Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That what she said?
Yes.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyways. Here you go.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation.
Please tell me you're an idiot cop by telling me you're an idiot cop.
I mean,
Literally.
it's wild that he's like, oh, the strap is a collector's item, and he's like, oh, well, in that case, take the entire phone. Like, you can take the
God.
strap off.
Yeah.
Right?
He was like, that doesn't even make sense. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all down, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't
Put that out your
suppose
mouth.
you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyer's way, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, it's April, May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then?
You're talking lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until a child.
So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. So, if you hit enter on that, it'll check, right? And then we can listen to the conversation?
Technically, you need to go to the Gateway Hotel because you gotta talk to April May.
Right, I just
Okay.
didn't know if that was like, we have to inspect the phone to have that as evidence later.
Oh,
This
it will go into the court. It's gonna be part of the court, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
part of the trial.
Well,
Well, how-
hello there, handsome.
Hi? Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said Don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie.
Why does the background
Oh.
song sound like that Dragon Ball Z opening? Like the classic one? The like dun dun
sounds like it,
Just a little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, from Dragon Ball GT. Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
yeah.
It was
also-
GT.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself.
You're having a thrill out of this, lady? You have warped sense of humor.
Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Oh gosh, lady.
Oh, I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Little
Who
did
needs a drink
Phoenix
after
know.
this game? Say aye. Who wants a
Yeah,
drink after
first.
this game? Say aye. Aye.
Bye.
I'm drinking a hard cider right now.
Sally.
Oh, what? No, I'm drinking soda.
Examine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that screwdriver.
There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy.
Thank you.
Look at her eye twitch. Look at her eye twitch.
You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there.
Oh, she almost did explode.
I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
Okay.
Go talk to her.
Dun dun, here I am falling under.
Dun, 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 na, 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 na.
We're so focused on the music and like screw the game. We're just focusing on the music.
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movie.
He is the lawyer, you nutcase.
Oh my god, I like a man with a big vocabulary.
You mean other one in the vocabulary, April?
Better not encourage her.
How about the word despise? Maybe you should look that word up in the dictionary.
It's spicy. Spicy.
You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well,
Dream on.
if you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you... just who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
That's a really weird way to hit on somebody if he is.
Yeah, right?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Oh, God.
You gotta look out for girls like this. Absolutely, 1000%.
I don't know that girls like this exist. With the
You're
weird,
gonna-
like, wavy pink Judy Neutron hair. And custom heart clothes.
I wouldn't say that, but the personality, yes.
Well,
yes, it
sure.
exists.
Sure, that's just a sort of femme fatale, sort of like, you know, oh, Mr. Big Lawyer. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hooks up, didn't you?
Well, I'm
This
an
woman is
OnlyFans
playing.
model.
Sell my feet online.
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what an amazing powers of observation.
That contradicting comment.
Yes, how
You must be
amazing.
one of those. Yeah. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage?
This lady sucks.
I
Yeah, she does.
agree.
Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Hey, there's only one person in this entire world that uses third-person knives, Hatter and Hatter alone. Back off, lady.
Ah, boy.
Alright.
Well, we've learned nothing.
Nope.
Other
Alright,
than
I guess we
she's
go back.
kind of an asshole.
You gotta present something to her, I think. Give me a second. No, go back. Go to move. Cause she's being a brat. Grossberg Law Offices.
Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back.
Henry, you want to do Mr. Grossberg or Sleepless? You want to do Mr. Grossberg?
Let's Sleepless do it.
All right, Sleepless. He is he's got a mustache. He's got like a I forgot, it's called like it's like a one piece eyeglass. I forgot what's it called.
A spectacle or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
a spectacle. Yeah, it was a spectacle. I
You mean a
think.
monocle?
Monocle.
Thank you, a monocle.
Yeah, monocle.
A monocle.
It appears like he
And
just has little sunglasses. Or little glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here,
he does have little.
Would you be able to
glasses, yeah.
open... I can put the image of him in the
In
Discord.
the chat.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Alright.
Yeah, I can't do anything because if I click on anything else, the game will.
Let's just say that he has a very deep voice. That's the guy.
Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting.
He's got a very deep voice.
Well, let's think about this.
I can do
I mean,
it.
I was gonna say, I can do it if you don't wanna. I can...
It's not that I don't wanna, it's just, I don't think my voice goes that deep, really.
I mean, I can do it if you'd prefer.
Uh-oh, I hear a crying baby.
Oh no, my baby. Hold up a second.
Alright, I'll do this one.
Okay.
If you're okay with that, I don't want to push it on you.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yeah?
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Probably in the bathroom reading something he's not supposed to.
Huh?
Which is everything.
Something the matter, dear boy? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why do I have a strong feeling he doesn't want to take the case because who the prosecutioner is?
Because he doesn't want to take the case because of the prosecutioner.
Why
Yeah.
this?
Technicality, no, and you'll see why later, because I am not going to spoil it.
Huh? Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. What the fuck? Dude had like a One Piece laugh.
Did you say cha 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 cha?
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me even before I got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Well, we should talk to him, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
we talked to him.
Do I have to? I don't want to talk to
Yeah.
you. Besides
Yes,
the
you do.
We could get some discovery.
How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Huh? Oh, great heavens. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
No excuse.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I knew that.
Someone's like, hey, excuse me, Henry, but what is the bead word? The bead word is bagels.
However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look out. Hold on. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say.
Pretty old man.
I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? That's such a funny thing to do. He's like, could you leave now? And he's like, yeah, sure. Anyway, how about this? What if we talk about this instead? How did you know Mia Fey? She, worked here a long time ago.
He was gonna use the I plead the fifth.
Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
Yes, sure. Stop yelling at me.
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat.
Are you talking about Luffy now?
Ya-yo, ya-yo.
The One Piece is real, though. Just letting you all know.
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I think we were asking how much the painting was about.
I wasn't interested. It's not for sale.
Okay, we got it.
I'm not buying. Jeez.
Okay. I guess we go back.
Yes, you go back to the detention center.
See, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Haha. December 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center visitors room.
Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer?
Yeah, we found him.
Well, what do I tell her?
Oh, there's an echo going on?
Love Bubbles, is it just when I talk, or is it the entire stream?
Hold on, let me do something real quick.
Because if it's just
Testing
me...
1, 2, 3. Is it me?
Is it
Is
me?
it me?
Well,
Is it?
I was gonna say, it
Is
could
it
be...
Sleepless?
It could be in the shared chat thing. I've turned off... Well, no, because I've muted myself, so that shouldn't be coming through. For when anyone but Hatter is talking.
Oh,
Huh.
that's weird.
Oh, interesting.
That is weird.
Do you have, like...
Anyone but Heather's talking. That's weird.
Because I was gonna say, if you have like a Discord thing so that they can hear everybody, but unless you have like 2 of those, I can't imagine why that would be the case. Weird. I don't know.
Yeah, record and the gameplay on 2 different tracks for the editor. Hold on. I think I got an idea. Hold on. Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Let me see. Possibilities. No, it's on default. That's weird. Well, if anyways, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, I'm on side Henry. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just-
I guess let me know if there's an echo happening on my side as well, but... well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Yep, see you later. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when we were very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations.
I'm the first person in my family to wear a large.
They say a load of spiritual power runs in our blood. From 15 years ago, about 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Father.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
How does that work? I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently.
Going for either on the side.
The police was running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it in big time.
I mean,
My mother became the laughingstock of the nation.
to be fair, if she put an innocent man in jail, that seems fair.
She deserves it, yeah.
Like, being like, she was called a fraud, and it's like, well, yeah.
That's kind of what she was.
It's what happens when you totally fuck up and put away an innocent man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Wright.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
My sister told me he's a white man. White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
That?
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home?
We
Yep.
defend her.
Nah,
Of course.
I think we just go home. It's been a
Okay.
long day. We can have a beer. There's nothing left here for me to do. She'll be better off with a state-appointed lawyer. I think I'd better get home now.
Goodbye.
It was a few days later when I found out how the story ended.
Oh, what?
The result of the trial was in the newspaper.
So if we don't help her out, that's the end of the game. Wow.
Guilty.
I thought you pressed defend her.
I'll probably never meet her again. Did I make the right choice?
No.
Will I ever know? Mia, if you can hear me, please tell me.
Fuck that over.
Not! I can't let that happen! I'm not leaving here until she takes me as her lawyer. Damn.
Okay.
That's a good way to do that. A lot of games it would be like game over and then you'd have to start over, but having it just go right back into it, that's pretty sick.
That would be like that. I was like, well, I guess we're starting over again. Sorry, guys.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well,
I cannot abandon you.
no one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago.
Aww.
Oh.
Poor baby.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place?
Because you wanted the money.
Because someone has to buy me a Ferrari. Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side.
And someone needs to buy me a condo in the middle of New York City.
Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's kind of you.
Good night. There's no
People.
crying in the courtroom.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person.
Time!
One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yeah. And I trust you. So you trust me too, right? Okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. What if it's just because he thinks it's a screwdriver, but it's actually, like, her vibrator? Like, the end of it could be...
Oh, that's a plot twist.
Like, she's like, hey, don't go through my shit. And he's like, it must be a clue. And she's like, he was trying to look at my, like, that's my personal stuff. There has to be something in there.
I am not going down that rabbit hole. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. You can't make me.
That's what the vibrator said. Looking at the ZZZ character birthdays, and Lucy's the only one closest to my actual birthday since Lucy's birthday is August 14th and mine is the 15th. Nice. I think Ben's is either the closest or the second closest for me. I don't know. 'Cause mine's
Don't you hatter me, love bubbles?
Mine's November 29th, so I don't know if there are any birthdays in November for the Zenless cast, but
Mine is in December, so I don't think so either.
Ben's birthday is in December, so you're probably closer to him than mine. I think his birthday is like the 23rd or 24th or something.
Oh, mine's on the 9th, so it's like way off.
Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
You got it.
Okay.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't know what to do. Boss, I need
I
you.
don't know.
Lexi, come back.
Well, the Grossberg thing wouldn't probably help, right?
Right.
What
Does it want you to go back to the hotel?
I was gonna say, what do we have in the court record that we might be able to present to that lady that would make her... There's nothing that I would think would really make a difference there.
Cell phone.
We got the court thing from the detective, right?
Yeah.
The autopsy.
But
Okay.
She doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, presenting it to the other lady wouldn't do anything, I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we can show her the statue or something?
Oh. What's it that?
Well, I meant the hotel lady. Because, like, she just saw through the window, she saw us, but she didn't actually see... Oh, well,
What the
alright.
heck?
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me? You are...
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy at the establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using her facilities. If you no need of anything, I will be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You probably
This is the perfect time to grab that screwdriver.
Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself?
because you're an embarrassing person, that's why.
Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit.
Forgot.
You came back quick?
I might have to ask you for information, Miss May, that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White, the Blue Corp, phoned.
Oh, right, sure.
Wait a minute. Mr. White.
Mr. White of Blue Corps? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
Ah,
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence?
there's no such thing as coincidence.
I mean, not in this universe.
Nope. Alright, let's see this screwdriver.
There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer, and it keeps buzzing. Now's my chance to see what's inside.
I'm going to die of laughter because of freaking Henry. It's vibrating!
What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May.
I don't want to
Agreed.
go down that one. No, no, don't even say it, Henry. Don't say it.
Isn't it, like, inadmissible evidence if you break and enter into somebody's room to, like, get the evidence?
Well, technically, he's not breaking in and entering. Because he was let in by the bellhop.
It is.
And the
yeah.
bellhop assumed that he's a guest, so.
I suppose. And I guess he's not a cop, so maybe it doesn't matter as much, but I know there's a lot of rules like that with police, where it's like, if you grab the evidence in an unlawful way, then it can't be used, even if it's correct evidence.
Yeah.
There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. See, the game itself is going for it.
I know.
Oh, Malfoy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court, where I'm a lawyer. To be continued.
To be continued. In a theater near you.
It's weird
Can you
to
go
be.
a little bit longer, Henry, or do you want to end it here?
Well, I assume the next thing is going to be like a whole another episode, right? Or how does
It's gonna
how does it
probably
work?
be. I don't know. I think it's continuing to the next episode 3.
Let me see. What is this called? Phoenix Wright Justice something? Justice for All.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's part 2-1, and then part 2-2? No, that's not where we're at. Part 1. Oh, episode 2. You go through. This doesn't. I don't know that this is even the right.
It's Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, that's. Whatever. We can go a little bit longer. I do have some auditions I'll have to get to at some point, but I can go a bit longer.
What? I'm already back. I'm sorry. I was putting my kiddos to bed.
Welcome
How
back.
dare you?
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What?
Wait, hold on. I want to use a different voice. Hold on. I want to use something else.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, my edgy boy. Hello there.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Sorry, it's edgy
Defense,
boy.
rather. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If you may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
I don't know if it's just me. I feel like Miles would have a British accent, you know?
Yeah, he does have a British accent in the anime.
That makes
Wait,
sense.
where, when, how?
Well, I mean, you don't have to do one. I was just saying in my mind,
Okay,
that's what he
okay.
sounds like. Like, witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Oh my god, Henry, shut your mouth. I'm like, oh my god.
Sir,
Well, okay, you good.
my name's Jake Idanshu, sir. I'm the investigators of the charge of the homicide down in the precinct, sir.
Sleepless.
I'm sorry, I was eating. My bad. Give me.
I'm so sorry.
Unacceptable!
I was gonna revert back to what I was gonna do. So if we want to just use Henry for this,
I mean,
No,
that's...
you are.
It's up to you. If you want to
I'm
do
not
it,
just-
then you can do it. If you want me to do it, then I'll do it.
I'm about to say, do you want me to melt or not to melt? That is the question.
well, do you want to melt?
I don't know if Wade Camp would approve of that, Lexi, since he's the one who voiced Edgeworth.
But exactly sounds the same!
Yes, Christopher Wade Camp voiced Edgeworth, and Phoenix Wright was voiced by Eric Vale.
Alright, so what are we doing?
Yeah, it's
Sleepless,
up to
do it.
Lexi now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, hold on. My thing is not working.
Womp womp.
Yay, I'm not melting away.
Right.
Thank you.
The details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use the format of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of the death. Oh,
Sleepless.
Sleepless.
Oh, and the cause of death.
lost blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was highly enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
Flippant, added to the court record.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Mia Fey. Maya Fey. Mia.
Maya.
Which one is it?
It's Maya.
Maya.
Mia's the dead one.
Yeah, you're right.
He is
I just-
dead. Rip.
Y and E just don't sound right. I mean, yeah, Y and I. Who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Does it ain't nothing but a heartache?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence that she did it, sir.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a
Detective
heartache.
Yanchu, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Witness testimony.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
the very moment you say, very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ow.
Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Smack.
Check.
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's
It's all
this?
a rock.
When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
Press the witness.
I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Is something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
As soon as the fan called came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people already there. Defendant Ines Maya Fey and the lawyer Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, your John had only gives you so far. With her funky clothes, it was fake, and you're spiky here. You two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care.
Yeah, that was not it.
I immediately
Yeah.
arrested Mason this Fey.
It
Why?
Oh,
we
you
haven't
should press
played
about why he only why he only arrested Mia and not him.
No, basically you need to press on that statement right there, Hatter.
If you go back,
That one.
or
No, that one.
okay.
That one.
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah.
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
He said it.
You did say it. You said it. You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal.
She absolutely is pink. What do you mean?
Well, I
She's a
guess
freaking
she
bubblegum.
is pink.
Okay, that's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Gah.
Sorry. I got the order things mixed up in the night of my Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Nay.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
I'm just again desires by the examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's
Thank you.
body. And the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab test results showed that the blood was the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Ow. You found it, Sleepless?
Found what?
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor. Why didn't you justify those for Jollibee's relevance in the first one? I know. Remember, as I forgot about this, Your Honor, sir. Good.
Are you okay, Bessie?
Trying to do two different voices at the same time.
If it's
You're like, oh, I quit.
if it's troublesome to switch back and forth, I can take over on one of them.
No, it's okay.
All right.
No,
Under security-
that's not even it on that statement.
That's true. That's also true.
Mm-hmm.
That is also true.
Yes.
Lexi just went dead quiet.
Sorry, I was talking to my niece. Give me a second.
That is also true. This one is where you press, because we don't know that it's the killer's name, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
no,
also we don't know if it's the victim's handwriting.
But that's when you present it because she was already dead and she couldn't write the victim's name on it. So you basically No! You gotta put you gotta show Maya's autopsy report.
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
And how exactly is that evidence, that statement?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think of the facts before making an accusation.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
So you gotta present.
The autopsy report.
Yes.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somehow. Let's find it.
No, so you gotta so you gotta go back and find that statement and present it and present the autopsy report.
Which one?
The last one at the end.
The last one.
Yeah, it was the right one you presented on. It was just the wrong piece of evidence.
One more. There. And Maya's autopsy report. There you go.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yay.
There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't the one of the lawyer's tricks, now is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Words?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
Immediately.
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Wada.
Defense point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? It was
Uh,
the day after, right?
After.
Yes, yeah, it was
Yeah.
the day after the murder. Yeah.
It was the day after the murder.
Prosecution point being?
That
What a-
autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What a schmexy man.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was most immediate due to a blunt blow from a blunt object,
This feels shady.
but there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow.
Yeah, this guy
I
may be
received these
shady,
results this morning.
but I like him.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Mia.
You'd think she would have used that time to call the police then.
That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
A sham?
It's the detectives of Sham.
Yeah.
That's weird. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham!
Damn.
How could you give me a faulty report?
I thought.
Detective Gumshoe.
Er,
It
I'm
sounded like
disappointed in
a
him.
burp. I'm like, what?
Handing him the wrong report like that?
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
Well, what about...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. Court accepts this evidence.
Mia's autopsy report died from a blow by a blunt object may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Yeah, this is
Well, Your Honor,
that's why he's so shady.
the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murderer with her own eyes.
And it's the bubblegum girl.
And it's Miss April May to take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
None. None at all.
None at all.
No one with a
She's a-
vibrator that size would be innocent.
Stop it!
Witness, your name, please.
Down here, falling under your spell.
April May at your service. Wink.
That was my wink impression of like, you know.
You should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton wicking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good.
I'm getting an ulcer because of this woman.
Technically, she's trying to flirt with the judge.
She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Exactly.
Alex, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy. Oh, God, Lee.
That's the part about what you saw.
Please testify to the court how big Mr. Edgeworth is.
No comment.
Is it a 6, 8, or 10?
Jeez.
Is he a truly big boy, as you say?
Is he by length or width?
Oh my God, the spiciness went up at this time.
It was like 9 at night. I looked at the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
So you're eating dinner, Katie.
Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda lumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little beatsy witsy. Wing.
Every time when she wings, her boobs jiggle.
Well, those two muscles are connected.
Sleepless.
Give me a second. I'm almost there. Alright, there we go. I had to push the thing like 30 times. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is remarkably a solid testimony. I don't see we need a trouble to witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony was quite firm, didn't you?
Firm.
You're right. I understand you were Miss Faye's Mia, sorry, Faye's understudy. You must know her techniques well. She cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you!
Hey, will you cross-examine the witness? Do it. Do it.
Do it.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, Lexi, you gotta let me know when.
Alright.
It's like 9 at night.
More?
Okay.
Nope. No. More.
Lexi?
Press on that one. Press.
How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, first of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point.
Should we question the testimony?
Question the testimony, yes.
Yes, honey.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying
You
or
saw-
you saw nothing.
I said she was lying.
He's lying.
Yeah, I mean... Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Uh-oh. Right, that is the meaning of this.
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean,
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Oh shit.
That is true.
Smart.
That is true.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But
Oh, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
oh, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer?
Oh, her eyes twitching.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Every detail counts.
It does count.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to stop being such a whore in my courtroom.
Your testimony again, if you would, without making the boobs blank.
Oh my god, I am trying not to sound like Jessica Rabbit.
Damn.
But I have to act her, like, literally voice her as a dumb Jessica Rabbit.
Damn, I almost had her.
Witness again.
Yep, again.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Hippie?
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Oh, God. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Alright, bestie. This time you gotta present something.
Okay. Tell me when.
More? More?
More? More?
Present?
Yeah, the statue.
Present the statue.
Yeah, she wouldn't know it was a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Really?
Revealing. Revealing. Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? Oh, God.
Really not of a whore you are.
Get over it. My gosh.
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Oh shit.
Famously, we just had a whole case about it.
Yep, exactly.
Another person in
And
much the
person's already
same...
forgotten.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Dun dun dun.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
You're acting right there, sweetheart. Uh-oh.
The witness the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all the importance. That's all that's important here.
Objection to that.
oh yeah.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes. Yes. Will you withdraw your question, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, here's the thing. If she's lying about all this shit, then obviously we can't trust her testimony.
Exactly.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objections abstained. You may continue the question of the witness.
Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
You go into jail.
Yeah.
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it.
Not this shit
Hear
again.
it.
Yeah, she's trying to play dumb because she's a dumb bimbo.
Yes, I heard it say that time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay and Company.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. What would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Bay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard that clock.
If our window was wide open.
I mean, I don't even think that's true. It's across the fucking street.
And
Yeah.
the only way you can hear it is being in the office.
And also,
Mr. Wright?
Adder, bestie, remember when you found in the hotel room the wiretap?
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
satisfied?
it's across the street in a high rise. Even if the window was open, there would be too much wind. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. It wasn't next door, it was across the street.
It was
Is that
literally across the
True
street.
that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Damn. Time to switch directions, quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty.
The batteries are
Yeah,
dead.
it's empty.
That,
Oh yeah.
that clock is missing its clockwork.
Wada 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 wada.
How could you be possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it's as the defense says. This clock is missing the clockwork. Quite empty.
Wada 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 wada.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung.
Mr. Funny Man.
Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
And a big fat hobo.
Well done, movie.
Fat?
It's a very unprofessional thing for a lawyer to call somebody in the middle of a trial.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
unprofessional.
Well, Miss May,
Oh shit. Now what?
What? Tusk Tusk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
he knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
Yep.
That's true. That's a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Wait. No, that's not right. Because it was empty before the.
Well, I'd also be like, bullshit, how are you gonna prove that? If I have to prove that it
Exactly.
wasn't, then you do it.
Well, Mr. Wright, care to prove when the clockwork was removed?
Ho ho. Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that
The
proves when the
evidence-
clockwork was removed is...
Show, yeah, my cell phone.
Yep. Take a look at this.
Cell phone?
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Oh dear God.
Wait,
Oh my
wait.
goodness.
This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Ha! You stupid prosecutor.
Leave my edgy boy alone!
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Nope. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella.
Too bad for him.
Let's hear the conversation.
Beep.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. Ah, I should probably tell you that the clock isn't working right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. December 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well,
Been caught, sweetheart.
Time to give it up.
well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got to so many.
I got her butt now.
Another lie.
Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen this before. That would make sense.
Bro,
Does the defense have any objections? Yes!
Yes.
I'd be like, Judge, you were here for the last fucking case. You know these are the
Yeah,
only
seriously.
two.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy's terrible at his job.
I agree.
He's horrible.
The witness
agree.
claims she
Fired.
had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well, then, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Please produce the evidence that will provide the witness.
The thinker.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
My gosh, she's a. Even though she has pink hair, she's a truly definition of a.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh,
That was good.
Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Oh.
Wait, is she going?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh shit! No, she's not a pretty girl
What
anymore.
is it to you, porcupine head?
Lady,
Oh shit!
maybe you should shop for a bra. These things
Yeah.
are going nuts.
That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
the hell? What has this woman ever did to you?
Uh,
Whoa. Let's not get out of hand and out of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm.
Oh.
My dear, your mask is slipping.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it?
yes, you did.
More. What absolutely bonkers.
I guess I did.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh.
Now that the cat became the lion or a wolf sheep's clothing. Yeah, she's definitely a sheep and
Wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it, I
the
guess.
wiretapping!
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah.
The wiretapping!
That's what I mentioned. What the wiretapping?
Well, also we know that it was the other guy who killed her, so...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The witness
Yep.
had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
This is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence providing the witness heard the murder weapon.
Have a look at this.
Oh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room.
I'm hot. What a shame.
Explain to the court, what is this?
Miss April May. You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
How?
No, it is not. How is this relevant?
I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled.
This crime she was committing is totally irrelevant.
Yeah.
It tells me that the witness was a position of wiretap.
Outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
I mean, wiretapping a phone without someone's consent is a crime.
Yeah, I mean,
wiretapping is a federal or a felony, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a federal crime.
yeah, I mean, even the cops aren't allowed to just wiretap anybody's phones.
Yeah, you need
They have
a
to get
court
approval.
yeah, you need a court order to do it.
Absolutely.
Oh, gotcha.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Didn't we already listen to that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I mean,
Which one?
just the phone again,
Mine is
right?
the phone. It is the phone.
Maya's phone?
Yep.
I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, I've seen that.
Okay.
He's like, yes, I'm bored, go on. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Hi. What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on for me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker and tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation.
No, I did not.
That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
Nope, I did not.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong. I.
Oh, shit.
What?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Oh, she's pissed off right now. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I am the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Playing the victim card now. What is the victim mentality or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a victim mentality.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow.
Why did you wiretap?
Yeah.
No, you
What?
did it. No. It's she did it, didn't she?
But we know she didn't do it. That's weird. Miss May,
What is it? What is it? You little shrimp. Talk to me in that tone of your voice, will you?
you killed her, didn't you?
Order.
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad?
Mazahat. Hey.
Hey.
All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops.
Oop.
So, you admit you tapped her phone.
Heh, heh. But wait! I didn't do anything bad like murder. I am a good girl.
Time.
Yeah, you don't look like one.
No, she looks ugly.
Really?
Like, that personality.
Can
I got
you
some scratches.
can you prove it? No way can she prove it.
What do you mean I got some scratches?
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will.
Uh-oh.
You can't be serious. No way.
Yeah, she is serious, alright.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night.
Yes. Go on.
Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold.
My dear, we know what iced coffee fucking is.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Or watered
She's
down
so
cold
dumb.
coffee.
Your Honor, can I get a baseball bat and bunk this woman completely in the head multiple times until
I'll,
comes to their
Bestie,
senses?
I will actually give you a chancla. You just give you bonk her with a chancla.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't drink your coffee and the ice melts, then you've just got an Americano, really. But
Yeah, it's Americano, basically. Yeah.
ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Should anyone want to come and get a chai latte with me tomorrow morning?
Alright, let me go get an airplane ticket to go to California, and I'll be like,
I'm right here. Let's go get chai latte.
No chai latte for me, but I'll take a cappuccino. So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you
The bellboy
that
had
the witness
died.
appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
I mean, it seems
The
like
point
it
being,
it
has
does,
she'll
bearing
come
on it.
back and-
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Does the defendant have anything else to say?
Go up! Go up!
Well, come on, think of something.
Should we call the bellboy the witness?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've stuck in quite low enough already.
Ah, shit.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I told that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However,
Wait, what?
if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
No, absolutely not.
Condition?
If if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you can recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she's innocent. And thereby you must also accept your verdict of guilty for Miss Mia Fey.
That makes absolutely no sense.
I don't know
That is
either.
my condition.
That is not a wonderful condition at all.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony.
Very.
Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
But there is.
Except they give
Well,
up.
you can't give up.
Hold up. Yeah, accept the condition. You gotta accept it.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
All your chips on the table.
Yup.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Oh.
Oh no.
My blue-eyed white dragon.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. She
oh
really
my
does
gosh,
look
excuse me.
like a bellboy. And even has a tray in his hand.
Sir, I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be your service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Why would you bring a fucking tea set to a fucking courtroom?
Hey, he's a bellboy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how else is he gonna
real.
prove that?
Just by your uniform? I don't know. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gate Water Hotel in the business of the fourth generation. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee and I brought it up to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her as precisely requested at the time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
The dude is staring directly at her titties.
Exactly.
Big time. I say, the defense may contamination, cross-examination.
Let's go cross contaminate the witness. Okay, let's do it.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
Alright, just saying when, like, saying.
Alright, so you're not gonna present anything, you just gotta press a statement. So that's right. So that's right, so yep. That's true. Next.
Yep.
That's true. Pressed it.
Precisely 9 then?
Precisely, exactly, and then most definitely, sir, at 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent and brought then. Oh, bellboy. Teehee. I like a nice coffee exactly at 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door and cracked at 9, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
That is true. Why would you be so specific on the time if you wanted just a nice coffee?
Because you can see at 9 p.m. was the time of the murder.
I delivered the iced coffee to
This bellboy
Oh,
wouldn't
go
have
back.
any reason to lie. But I have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time, I'll press him until he spills the beans, or his tea.
So at the end where you're at, bestie, is you gotta press on that one. So
The end.
no,
No,
more,
not yet. The end.
more.
That one, right?
That one, yes, press
Mhm.
it. Yep, press it.
Press. Q.
Oh,
Nope.
Q?
Yes, press.
You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
They said.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It was endearing mentionum of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with,
Oh no.
embarrassing, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
Yes. It's French for French for kiss, sir, but not French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek.
Are you sure about that, bellboy? Because it sounds like it.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my preen demure, sir. It was the moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty
Wow.
fishy to me.
She was probably acting.
Who said the guest?
I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
That's the tough. Finally, you understand. This bellboy is absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I?
Protest it.
Wait! Please, wait!
Yes. Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Edgy boy says no.
Your Honor, I must object.
No, you may not.
Nobody objects, edgy boy. Never.
This charade of justice is gone long enough.
Lexi, you deserve a boot to the head.
Me? What did I do?
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That is all.
Okay. This is really
Oh,
it
you said
now.
edgy boy?
This is my
Just
last
mention-
chance.
Mr. White,
What do I ask him about?
The bed
check-in.
making.
It's the check-in.
Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought she was that she was beautiful, a beautiful person. She was just my type of girl. She was disappointing, really.
I see. Huh? Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I have a little chance with her lover there.
Bingo!
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Busted!
Busted.
I object. That was objectable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Well, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you, didn't ask.
Nice
Wow.
try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yeah, that's fair. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good
Barrister.
professor there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Uh-oh. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You under the bus?
Ooh, he got thrown under the bus.
You fool!
You fool.
No, that's a true definition of throwing under the bus.
I've done it.
Thrown under the
I've won.
Huzzah!
Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, and who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with
The
Miss
man.
May.
Yeah.
The man who checked in with Miss May.
Dun dun dun.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
You Edgeworth. Silence from the peanut gallery.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. Acknowledge that the defense argument. I expect the prosecution defense to look into this matter further. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Come in, Alex. That is all for today. The trial of Maya Fey. The court is adjourned.
Yep.
Yay!
This is a two-part because there's only 2 days. So
Alright,
this
I
is
think
day
we should-
1.
Mr. Wright. You were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Aw.
This is
Yeah,
me.
yeah, so
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips,
Oh god.
it sent shivers down my spine.
You want, Belle?
If you say so.
God.
So, what happens with me?
You go back to jail. No, I'm kidding.
Do I get to go back home now?
Well... No,
No.
I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But-
But.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
Okay.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this'll do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
Okay. I think that should be the end of the stream.
We should do this
agree.
even more.
That's entirely up to Henry.
Sure. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm down.
Henry was like, at the beginning, he was like, why is this game sound so ridiculously stupid?
I mean, it's just like everybody in the courtroom has never done it ever in their entire lives.
That's the
why.
judge,
Alright.
especially the judgy.
I want to say thank you to I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun.
Sorry, I
Go to
yawned.
sleep now, Lexi.
Oh my gosh. Well, I gotta give myself another drink after this shenanigans because my voice is hurting me.
Yes, I need a drink too. And you use the loo. Alright. I'm gonna say goodnight to all my my viewers. So thank you again, guys.
Thank you, Hatter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you all. I'm gonna head out so I can say goodbye to my chat and send a raid out. But bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I had a good time. I hope you all did too. I know I don't end up talking to the chat as much on these collab streams because we're kind of all over the place. But, yeah, hope you guys had fun. Alright, let's find somebody to raid out to real quick. Let's raid out to Naren. It's been a minute since we've raided out to Naren. So, yeah, thank you all. And Friday, we will be back with the 800 follower goal. We are watching Velocipaster at the request of, or I guess the suggestion of Mari. So if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord because that's where I'm going to be streaming the movie, so you all can watch along. But yeah,